I'm about to review some of your boxing training videos that you've posted on social media, starting with this guy right here. Wow, this guy's impressive. He's like Mike Tyson. At work, the chef slipped another wave of orange. That's very impressive. He actually looks very like Mike Tyson. Let's have a look at him and Mike Tyson side by side. Yeah, looking side by side, that's very impressive. Oh, what we got here? 2 guys versus 1. This is always a bad idea, no matter what you're doing. Does look like the guy who they're both facing and sparring is the one with a bit more experience. But no, you don't want to be doing this. If you ever do end up in a fight with 2 guys at once, the idea is to try and get in front of both of them at once, rather than spreading and letting them go around the side. Try and stay in front of them. Oh, a big southpaw right hook, and the guy's hurt. What? Look at this guy. He's wearing flip-flops. Who can box in flip-flops? And it looks like a slidey floor as well. But to be honest, his form is pretty perfect. Look at that. His shoulders are a bit up tight, but his form's great. He's rotating. I want to try and do this and box in my flip-flops. Let's see how it goes. So I've got my flip-flops on. Let's see how hard it is to hit the heavy bag. I lost one. Oh no, what we got here? These 2 guys, very novice-y. Don't know what they're really doing. Ooh, that looked painful. So he's trying to throw that jab, his right hand's down. Oh, that's what happened. See what happened there? He turned away. That's why you should never turn away in boxing. Your eyes need to stay on your opponent at all times, no matter where you're looking. He turned away and got blasted in the face. Wow. Now that's impressive. I'm not a big fan of these long combinations, but that's smooth. Great pad work, great boxing, nice flowing. Oh, hitting in the body shots there as well. I love that. Very, very nice by both the coach and the boxer. Caption, Boxer meets Coachella, a very memorable sparring session. Yes, I love it. But where's the boxing? Is he about to punch him in the face? Are you about to punch him in the face? Looks like they're just having a laugh. Nice. Leading off to the lead up the body, a bit difficult. That coach is legit. You see what he's doing there? Catching them 2 punches on that one hand. And I think to be an England international coach, you've got to do mitt work where you're catching both punches on that one mitt. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of hitting mitts when it's on one like that, but it is better because it's a more realistic target. This coach is legit. The boxer's good as well, bringing his hands back to his face, turning his hips, doubling that jab up nicely there. Yeah, I'm very impressed. See the 1-2 on that right mitt? Ba-ba, lovely. Note, 59 years old. Love seeing people in the 50s, 60s and even 70s doing boxing training. Nice footwork, moving around the bag. Lovely triple jab there, ba, 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 ba. Bringing the hands back to your face, a little cross to the feet there. But it's okay, I'm gonna let you off for that one, mate. Yeah, good. Ooh, that right hook there. I'm not a big fan of them big, wild right hooks coming from around there. It's a bit of a windmill. And another thing I see right here, your back foot's off the ground when your arm's all the way back here. Your foot shouldn't come off the ground until this punch is like halfway to the target. Right there, you're lifting your foot way too early, mate. Then another thing, throwing 3 right hands. I'm not a fan, but you're 59 years old, you're doing this for fitness. You're not going to be a fighter. But props to you, my friend, boxing is the best. Keep doing it. Oh, look at this guy, he's excited. No gloves on, throwing lots of punches. You should always have gloves on. Even though you're hitting a soft bag here, mate, you could damage your hand. If you damage your hand, you can't train anymore. Boxing with no gloves on doesn't toughen your hands up what people think. In fact, it couldn't do the opposite. If you're relaxed and you punch with no gloves on, you can really damage yourself. So you should always have hand wraps on and gloves on. Slow it down a little bit as well. Oh, you threw that knee in there. Where did that come from? Now I say, oh, and a kick. MMA fighter. Another thing, when you're throwing them straight punches, mate, you need to really fully extend your arms, because if you see here, this is supposed to be a straight punch, and your arm is like in this position, it's not very strong. Fully extend that, and you get a lot more power in the punch. So it looks like this guy is pretty new to boxing, and the coach is having him throw lead hooks, which is a very advanced punch to throw. And now when you see him throw this lead hook, because his weight's 50-50 in the middle here, when you throw it, it's hard to transfer the weight to the back foot. Now he's doing it a little bit. I wouldn't recommend leading off with the hook until you're more advanced. And when you start leading off for a hook, I would advise to either slip and lead off or step and lead off, not from that 50-50 weight position. Let's watch a little bit more. Ooh, the coach didn't off-whack him there. That's why he's keeping his hands up. It's good from the coach. I like it. Drop your hands. You're going to make them pay. As long as you know the person you're training and it's not a stranger and you don't want to hurt them. Now, another thing I'm going to be critical about with the coaching is how wide his mitts are. You see, I see this a lot with coaches where the mitts are this wide. And what that ends up doing is making your boxer punch to the sides rather than straight down the middle. If you look at the guy who I was talking about catching on one mitt, that means they're going straight down the pipe, which is perfect. When it gets here, the boxer does start to throw out to the sides. And if you think about it, there's no one's head, apart from mine, is this big, which is huge. If you are going to catch the mitts on left, right, which I actually do, you want to bring them in, bring them elbows in and get them a little bit closer. Oh, straight away. Did you catch that, guys? So let's watch this in slow motion. He throws that one, and he's slipping as the jab is landing, which has took his head off like this, which is no position to throw anything else. But then he throws that right, and it's a bent arm, straight right hand, which is not good, and he's still in this position where this is coming back, which is setting him up for that lead hook. You know, let's see if he does it again. Yeah, same again. So you're jabbing and slipping at the same time. It needs to be jab, slip, hook, or 1, 2, and slipping with the right hand, and then you can throw that hook to the body or the head. But you don't want to slip and land the jab at the very same time. Put you off balance and you can't throw anything from there. And did it again. Oh, sparring. They look pretty fast. Oh. Oh, nice! That was impressive, mate. And I've done a full video on this exact combination. I love this. Even though these boxers look pretty novice-y and scrappy. Watch this again. So what he's doing here, hitting them to the body, hitting them to the body, hitting them to the body. Keep hitting them to the body until the hands drop. Hands start drop, then boom, over the top. I love that. And this is me doing this in a fight. You see what I'm doing? I'm hitting the body, hitting the body, hitting the body, hitting the body. As soon as the hands drop, boom, I come up with that left hook. I like it. I hope you learned that from me. Oh, I've seen this guy before. He's a hard puncher. Watch this. Boom. See the big bag shaking there? And he wears no gloves. Who is this guy? Look how hard he punches. Punches so bloody hard. There he goes again. Surviving the ring with Yuri must be a nightmare. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so not looking bad so far. Guys, if you want me to review any of your videos on my YouTube channel, tag me in social media. Use hashtag Tony Jeffries on any platform, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Tag me and use hashtag Tony Jeffries and I'll be able to review your videos like I have been doing here. This guy looks okay, a little bit slow. Blasting in that left hook to the body, which I like to see. The only way you're going to get better at doing anything is by repetition, 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 which this guy is doing right here. Click here and watch this video next. If you want to see some sparring sessions, that's went totally wrong. Click here.